Hey, what is up mortals, it is Rin here, and before we get into today's video, there is something I'd like to say. I'd like to let you all know that we have a merch store. Some of the items in it are only available for a limited amount of time, so if you are interested, go into the description and check it out. Each purchase helps us make more content. Secondly, if you didn't know, only 7.2% of you guys are subscribed to us. So please hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon. Now with that out of the way, let's get into the video. Minato, I'm so excited. A woman's voice exclaimed throughout the streets of Konoha, earning a few surprised expressions from the village's residents around her, but she paid them no mind. The woman was beautiful, having a fair skin tone that was as smooth and soft as a newborn's skin, crimson locks of hair that stretched all the way to her lower back without a single strand out of place. Lively were her blue eyes. The woman had quite an endowed body, more specifically her stomach area, which had expanded in size. Being visible through her outfit, she was clothed in a green dress that stopped around her ankle area, with what appeared to be a saffron hue top beneath, alongside navy-colored boot-like sandals. This entire outfit by a blue bracelet on her left wrist. Calm down, Kushina. You'll overwhelm Naruto. A man spoke in a slightly worried tone, a nervous smile forcing itself onto his face, while out of light fear and concern. The man had slightly tanned skin, vibrant azure eyes, and wild blonde hair with two bangs situated at the front, rather oddly given the structure of his hairstyle. He was dressed in a long-sleeved navy blue t-shirt, green flak jacket with a number of pockets at the front, and a red swirl logo at the back, symbolizing the very clan his wife was a part of, Uzumaki. The remainder of his clothing consists of navy blue pants, bandaged chins, and navy blue boot-like sandals. Relax, Minato, this one's a tough one, I can tell. The lady now identified as Kushina reassured Minato, who was stressed quite a bit from the looks of it. He sighed with a small chuckle, following right after. If you're his mother, I don't doubt it, he uttered. They resumed walking through the streets of the village in a comfortable silence, one that asked for no words but merely a good relationship, which the two had. During the stroll, a woman walked past them, one which Kushina recognized, and like a child seeing their favorite actor in a new movie, she called out to her, "Mikoto!" The woman stopped abruptly, turning to face the source of the voice, where she saw the widely smiling redhead, causing a smile to break out on her own sublime features. The woman had ashen skin, possibly pale enough to make Flower jealous, midnight blue hair that stretched all the way to her upper back with two bands framing her face, and captivating obsidian eyes. Wrapped in a black dress, one that had a peculiar symbol on the back, resembling a two-toned fan. In her arms was something wrapped in a green blanket. With a closer inspection, one could see that a mere infant was within these blankets, currently tired out. "Ah, Kushina, how are you?" "I'm doing just fine. I'm just on my way to finally get ready for Naruto's birth. Today's supposed to be his due date." Kushina responded cheerfully. Suddenly, an entire conversation broke out, suggesting about friends and all that baby talk. Minato was left there, standing. "How's Sasuke doing?" "He's doing fine. Although he's a bit fussy lately. I figure he just needs a friend, so you should visit with Naruto sometime," Mikoto suggested, and Kushina nodded. "You have my word, you know," she exclaimed. "Let me not hold you two up. Come back safe," Mikoto said, and the couple nodded, walking away. "You know that this is a secret operation, right? Because there's a chance the Ninetales could escape with the seal weakened. So please try your best not to scream," Minato explained, and Kushina scoffed. "Me? Scream? Please." Before we get back into the story, I'd like to say that we have a second channel called Anime Deep Dive. Anime Deep Dive goes deep into the facts and laws of a wide variety of anime. Now, in any case you guys didn't know, we are a secondary channel to our main channel, We the Celestials. We the Celestials is full of fun what-if stories. If you have a sugar tooth for great storytelling, please give that channel a visit. If you are interested in the content we share with all channels, make sure you click the icon in the top right corner or check the description below for a link to the channel. Now with that out of the way, let's get back into the video. "Ah!" Kushina's screams filled the surrounding forest so loud that they echoed and returned to the confines of the room. Excruciating pain that filled her body, moving through her like the blood coursing through her veins. Childbirth involves bringing more life into this tainted world, but it was far from peaceful. "Come on, Kushina, just a little more. Push!" Minato explained, holding both his hands over her belly in order to make sure that what he had mentioned hours ago, the Ninetales could not escape, and it was far from an easy task. His hands that were so firmly placed over her stomach area kept the currently weakened seal from completely breaking and releasing a vile beast that would have no problem tearing Konoha apart. And the escape of the Ninetales would spell the possible death of Kushina. something Minato would never allow to happen, not while he was still breathing. He was merely keeping the seal stable until Naruto was finally born and he would finally strengthen it properly. Soon after, Christ filled the room and the worst was finally over. In the arms of a nurse was a baby boy who was blonde hair and appeared to be a tanned skin tone with 6 whisker-like marks, 3 on either side of his cheek. Naruto was finally born. Minato was quickly about to get work on strengthening the weakened seal when the body of the nurse beside him dropped to the floor, lifelessness smearing the candle-lit tiles, earning a gasp from Minato, who quickly turned his attention towards the source of the thud. He saw the nurse's corpse as Naruto's cries grew louder, causing his attention to divert from the area to the sound of his son. He was in the arms of a man donning an orange tiger mask. The mask had a single indentation for the right eye, and he was dressed in a lengthy black cloak, completely concealing his identity. Stay away from the Jinchuriki. The masked man merely demanded, holding a kunai to the poor infant's head, before he swiftly launched Naruto into the air. His death guaranteed if his frail body collided with the ground. Not wasting a single second, Minato rushed to his son's aid, catching him and vanishing into the thin air. The 10-minute-old father appeared in a completely new location, having gotten Naruto away from danger, but he played right into the hands of the masked individual, leaving Kushina, who had a weakened seal, in his care. Kushina. Minato thought in worry before the blanket which Naruto was wrapped in began to glow, and he instantly realized what was in it, and in the nick of time, he ripped the blanket away from his son and threw it onto the side, watching it explode as he made his way deeper into the village to prepare for the impending battle. Fugaku, the police force, Anbu, and the rest of the necessary forces were informed, told to stand guard at any moment, but he goes back to save a suffering Kushina. Meanwhile, the masked individual had gotten what he needed from Kushina, and he planned to move on to the next phase of his plan. Just as a genjutsu-manipulated Kurama attempts to pummel a weakened Uzumaki, Minato manages to get her out of the danger zone onto the freely streaming waters by the same canyon they were in, through the flying thunder god. One corner eye glance towards the cloaked man. Into the thin air he disappears. Thank you all for watching the video to the end. Now there are a few more things that I'd like to go over before the video ends. Firstly, I'd like to let you all know that this video is sponsored by CalMax Customs, a brand new clothing line made for the wearer. CalMax Customs puts the customer first, offering a variety of clothing options, ranging from casual to business casual. If you're looking for comfortable, easy-fitting clothing at low prices, check out CalMax Customs today. Secondly, lastly, on behalf of We the Celestials, I'd like to thank the writer for this video as well as the editor for this video. Their details will be in the description below. If you're a voice actor, editor, or writer, or you're interested in becoming one of those, go into the Discord that is in the description of this video and hit up the head of one of those areas. We're always looking for members to join us. That's it from us for today's video. So thank you all for watching and have a great day.